let me show you how to use Jotform to create a Stripe order form. So follow me to my desktop right now. Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jotform and I'm going to show you on this video how to integrate Jotform with Stripe so you can start taking in payments right away. So let's get started. First thing you need to do is select the form where you want to integrate Stripe. So in this case, I'm going to use this simple job application form for testing purposes. Now, to add the Stripe payment gateway, it's going to be over here on the add elements. We're going to jump into the payments tab. And in this section, we are going to find the Stripe option. So let's go ahead and drag it inside of here. And we now need to integrate with Stripe. So what you need to do is click on this option, and then we can select one of the accounts that we've previously connected with or with a brand new account. To do that, go to My Account, and that'll take you to this section where you can add a new connection. Go ahead and select Stripe in this case. Hit next. Let's name our connection. Let's hit test just for testing purposes. And we need to go through the authentication process here with Stripe. Now go through the process by logging in and accepting. In this case, I'm going to select one of the accounts I already have available. Okay, so let's come back over here. Let's go to my connection. Let's go ahead and use this connection for testing purposes. Next option we have here is the payment type. Are we going to sell products? Are we going to sell subscriptions? Is it going to be user-defined amount where they can type in the amount and they'll be good to go to start paying, or collect donations? So I'm going to show you with sell products, which is a practical use case. Then select the currency. In this case, select the currency that you're going to use for taking in payments. In this case, USD. Then we have a few options. Enable one-click checkout with link. So if you want to allow the link checkout, that's a really popular way to check out. So if you want to turn that on, just go ahead and turn it on if you have the option. Then if you want to send email to customer, which is always a good option, go ahead and turn this on. Charge customer immediately. So that's another option. If you want to do it immediately or not, I would highly suggest doing it immediately, but you can select not to if you don't want to, okay? You can create a Stripe customer record each time, and this could be a unique customer or each submission. So that means that if it's a repeated customer, you can do this every submission, which would be a good idea. Then you can also ask for billing information to customers. So turn this on and you'll get all these fields available for the billing information. So for example, do you want to ask for the email address? Do you want to ask for the billing address, which is going to be the current address? And go ahead and set all of these the way you need it. So those are the options for the ask billing information to customer. In this case, I'm going to turn it off just for testing purposes. Okay. So we are now integrated with Stripe, but we have no products in this case. If I want to add products, I can go ahead and click on add products, and we can start adding products really easily right here by jumping into the product list. This is where we're going to create products that we're going to sell with Stripe. So let me give you a quick idea. So I've just created my first product. Let's go ahead and edit the product. And I'm just going to say test, and this is going to be $100. A description is just a t-shirt, for example. I can choose an image, so I can use from one of my images. Let me go ahead and find an image, and I'm going to use this sweater for testing purposes. Here we go. I can add more images, but in this case, one is fine. Then I have the option to auto scale the images. So that means that if I have several images that are rectangle, if they're vertical, and I can go ahead and auto scale really easily right here. Do I want to make this required? So that means that they can't proceed with submitting the form unless they purchase a product. In this case, I'm going to turn this off. I also have the option to select products by default. So if you have several products and you want some of them to be selected by default, you can turn this on. And then you have the option to show subtotal on the form. So that means that the total will display as they are adding products. Okay. So let's go ahead and save this. Here we go. It's now updated. T-shirt is $100. So we're good to go. We have a product. Then we have the options for this particular product. I can add a quantity selector. I can add a product option. So for example, for a t-shirt, I can do small, medium, and large, and I can change the prices for each one of them. So it's up to me if I want to add the options available here. Then there's a stock option to enable stock control. So for example, it could be 100 stock and you don't want to sell over 100 or update this frequently with the actual stock. It's an option that you have available here. And you can also enable low stock alert. That means that someone might be triggered to buy if they know that there's less than 5, for example. So you can turn that on or off. It's an option. Let's go back. Let's go ahead and save. Here we go. And we can go ahead and add more products just like I showed you right here. So just go ahead and add a product. and you'll be good to go. There's also the option for coupons, shipping, tax, and invoice. So it's a super practical way to sell subscription, products, donations, and so much more. Let's go ahead and jump into the preview form. Here we go. Let's fill out with this demo data. And here we go. Quantity selected 1, add your card details, apply, and it'll take you to the Stripe payment gateway to proceed with the payment. So it's super easy and practical to connect a Jotform with Stripe. So what are you waiting for? Sign up right now and start selling with a Jotform. Please let me know here in the comments what you think about the integration with Jotform and Stripe and what you would like to see in the future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.